right, so you've seen the bag. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box and bag so we can go through some of the details. As always, I'm going to try and show like a screenshot of some research that I did. I do want you to know that I have never held an original one of these in my hand. So I'm just going off descriptions from the internet and pictures that I found from people reselling and or the original website if they have a very similar one posted. So just keep that in mind. As you saw, it came in this beautiful gift box. I really do like the overhead flap. I think it's so cute. They did include a gift box ribbon. So if you were gifting this to someone or yourself, you could tie this around the box and when they take it out of the bag, it's like super cute, you know. It did come in a Chanel branded dust bag, which is really nice. This dust bag is gorgeous. It has the drawstring on the top. It's kind of like a cotton jersey material, not even jersey. It's a little bit thicker than jersey. I don't know how to describe these things. But anyway, it's a really nice Chanel dust bag. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna take the baby out. I haven't even taken the little tag off yet. I was trying to get this as fresh to you guys as possible. I actually still have the plastic on the emblem. I should probably take that off, huh? So we can get like a really good, there we go. Okay, there we go. I'm so glad that they actually sent me the silver. I don't know if from my last video, because they sent me the gold and I was like, I would have really liked silver, they sent me the silver this time, but super happy that they did because this is like way more along the lines of like my style. Even though I'm wearing gold jewelry today, I don't know, I'm all over the place, guys. Like I said, this is the Caviar Quilted Medium Double Flap Classic Bag in black with the silver detail. So as you can see, the caviar leather is kind of like more that textured leather. This smells really good. I like how this one feels. It's very sturdy. It definitely has like some girth to it. Doesn't feel low end at all, as it shouldn't be if you are choosing one of the more higher end replicas. From first glance, all the details do match up. The logo on the front, the quilted pattern, the pocket on the back, and the chain that can be worn two ways, either a double strap or like this for a shoulder hanging bag. So those all match up. And again, I want to reiterate that the chains on these are really, really nice. Some of the CC bags that I got on the gate, definitely the chain was like a little janky. These ones so far have been absolutely stellar. So super happy about that. If we go ahead and open her up, it's a little twist thing in the middle of the logo, and then you open it up. Now you do have the flap, which is why it's called the double flap bag. Honestly, I do not know I don't know why that is. I don't know what that helps with or whatnot. If you know why they designed it that way, can you comment down below? I'm actually going to be asking you to comment a lot because I don't know too much about these really high-end CC bags. Just wanted to know. The other thing that I could not find any photos or any description of is this zipper on the top. This one has like a little leather tag. I don't know if that's supposed to be removed or not. I kept it on there. But it does zip open. The thing is this doesn't actually like go anywhere. It's not a pocket. So if you have seen one of these in real life or you know, please comment down below if this is just like a dummy zipper or like what this is. Because even if it did work, I don't know what would go in here. Okay, so if we open up the double flap, you get that beautiful Chanel burgundy interior. I did look up this logo with the Chanel tag, and this does all match up to the original. The inside is exactly the same. You've got that burgundy material. You have two pockets right here, and then you have that really classic, iconic lipstick holder in the middle here. So the embossed detailing, the logo, and the pockets all match up. And of course, from the last video, if you remember, I did my research on the serial tag. In the older bags that you find online from like Fashion File and Rebag, most of them have the paper hologram serial tag, but we found out through research in the last video that in 2018 or something, 21? I don't know. At some point, Chanel was like, we're going to move to metal serial tags so that they can chip them, and that is what is inside that bag, so that does match up. You also have a front pocket here inside, and then all of the little button details and things have the Chanel logo on them. So pretty legit, if you ask me. Now, I know you think I look really nice and everything, but I do have pajama pants on, so. But I just do want to show you, this does hang on the shoulder very beautifully. I really do like this one. I don't know if I prefer this style versus the wallet on chain from the last video. Again, I'm more of kind of like an everyday bag girl, and I thought the wallet on chain that I got previously was like great for going out because it was like super dressy but still like way too small for me every day. This is a better size for me every day, but I am just not a fan of the flap. You know what I mean? Like I like a zipper or like a tote like that I can just stick my phone and sunglasses in really quick, where this kind of involves some work to like open up and like use, especially with the double flap. Guys, tell me what that's about. Just some more specs on this one to show that it is exactly like the original. I do have some measurements taken on here, so I'm gonna lay this baby down. I'm sorry you can't see, but I saw that the original medium bag is 10 inches by 6 inches by 2.75 inches. So I have a measuring tape right here. I'm going to measure it and just make sure. So as you can see, it does measure 10 inches across. It does measure 6 inches tall. And almost to the T, seam to seam, it is 2.75. So this is the same exact size as the original classic flat bag. I'm sorry, I probably should have cut that off, but anyway, guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, all of the adjectives that I can think of bag. I really, really do like this one. And with the box and the dust bag, this is a beautiful piece to put in a collection. Now, let's talk about price. I know everyone's curious, how much do you pay for something like this that is pretty much a one-on-one replica? God, I want to be so fabulous. I honestly wish I was this fabulous. All right, so on the seller's website, this is retailing for $319. Again, if you're gonna buy the real one, you're talking between $6,000 and $9,000. $300, you're still getting the same exact look and quality as the original, but for what, a tenth of the price? Even less, even less. I do know that it's going to be a few select people that would be interested in paying a price for that. But look, if you were in the market to get an original or just always wanted it, this is a great way to treat yourself, like for a birthday, or if you got a promotion at work or something like that. I think that this as a gift to yourself is something that is just so luxurious, you know? I am going to be putting the link to purchase this bag directly in my snip feed link below in the description box. You can use the code KARA10 to save you 10% on that. When we're talking about over $300, 10%, that's pretty good. I also want you to know that that code is strictly for you guys. Same with the last bag. I think I saved you 5% on the last bag with my code. That code is, I don't get anything from it. If you guys decide to buy these bags, I don't get any commission. It's not like that at all. I am only agreeing to show these things to you so that you can see what's out there, where to obtain it, and this is how much it is. Please know, I am not doing this to make any money. I am doing it because I love the bags, but I also just want to be informative to you. So if you have any questions about that, just please let me know. I am totally open and honest with you. Just gonna stick this baby back into the bag and box. This is another one that I think is just too nice to be put on my purse wall because I just don't want it getting dusty and everything. It's just going to be displayed in the box. I do feel like this is definitely worth $300. I have spent $300 on other things, and if you want to add up all the gate bags that I've bought in previous videos, I've spent well over $300. So this is a really nice one, guys. It does have my seal of approval. Remember, if you would like to look at it or purchase it, you can click on the snip feed link in my description box below. I don't make anything of it, but use that code KARA10 to save you 10%. That's all I have for you today, guys. If you could please like this video, it really does help me out. If you could comment below on if you really do like the Chanel double flap classic bag in medium. Also, let me know about that dummy zipper and what that flap is actually for. I would love to know. You know, the more I know, the more honest I can be in these reviews for you guys. And if you could subscribe so you can follow all of my antics, you would be the awesomest. I love you so much. I will see you on the next one.
Usually with authentic Chanel, they normally gold plate everything, including the flathead screws. On this version, they haven't. Now, if we compare this with the authentic version of a backplate lock, as you can see, the position of the Chanel and Paris are back to front on the super fake version. And now, if we look closely at the hardware, the CC hardware, on this classic flap, the CC, the edges are slightly softened, whereas on the super fake version, the CC edges are very sharp and squared off. However, they have managed to get the hallmarking correct here with the 3 lines here. There's a 3 line here. Now, the hallmarking on a CC lock determines the country of origin of where the bag is made. So if you come across a bag with some sort of hallmarking, it means that the bag is made in France. So let's check this on the classic flap. So if we open it up, this bag should be made in France. Now, if we look at the super fake version, this should say made in France too. However, when you look inside, it says made in Italy. And then upon close inspection, the made in Italy stamping is actually too large. The font is too large. So to summarise, the key things to look out for are things like the font and type on a serial sticker, pay attention to the hardware, look at the interlace detail on the chain strap, and pay attention to the leather and quilting. Even super fake bags miss out on all the finer details. Even though this is a well-made bag, they will get what seems like a minor detail very wrong. I hope we have shown you some useful information from which you can build your knowledge from. Thank you for watching. Please visit our website vintageheirloom.com for vintage Chanel and other products and informative guides and blogs. Thank you.
I believe every year just because they can, and like I said, the quality isn't as good. So overall, I will still be purchasing authentic bags. I'm just starting to get into the rep game. One thing I do want to say, and I forgot to mention, that the fake one actually feels better than the authentic one. I don't know if it's because it's been more worn in, but it's just a lot softer. But you can see the differences in the leather. I don't believe that this fake one is real leather actually, but it's fine. So these are my 2 bags. Yeah. So, I mean, since I was in Hawaii, I did check out other bags from other stores, but I just felt like I needed the Gucci Soho bag. It's been on my radar for so long. I mean, I already own it. I already used the black one and I love it. This was such a good deal since they kind of went up in price in the mainland. So overall, I just really love this bag. But yeah, and I think it would be great with my wardrobe. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna stop using this bag as well. I still love this bag. I still love it with my outfits. It's still great for pictures. But they're just so similar. Like, they're so similar. Even when I was touching the authentic tassel, it felt the same. I was very surprised because the leather tassel is just kind of like flimsy. Overall, I still love these 2 bags. They are still my babies. I still love designer bags.